Hey guys, third fan of the night.
Third fan of the night.
And the second of the pair of R52s, and the third of the trio of Dan's favorite original that I've finally found, and they're all badly painted, one in red, two in white. And yeah, this is an R52. I think we dated these to 59. Not sure if we talked about it in the previous video or if it's in the comments, but I know Rick, it's serial number K. Rick dated that, I want to say to 59. Trumpet canopy, smooth switch housing, but with the 2 screws, level air pull chain, 3-speed. This is my favorite variation of original. Only way I would like it more is if they were brass or chrome. But other than that, this is my favorite variation. The other variation I want that I don't have yet is this same version, but with the stepped switch housing. So trumpet canopy, Adaptair, stepped switch housing, which would have been a 2-piece oil cup. This is, go ahead, what were you going to say, your man? You going to say something?
No.
Okay. This one is in a little rougher shape than the other one. Among other things, the Adaptair mechanism is broken, but we're going to see if we can get it reversed for the video. If not, I actually found somebody who's willing to sell me the broken part, not the whole Adaptair ring, but the broken part that's actually this correct era. It's a 5001 as opposed to a later one or an earlier one, which were both different. So, anything you want to say before we get started, you medalist?
Not this time, but...
Yeah, you were here for the red one, right?
Yeah.
But you weren't here for the first one like this.
Right.
So you know kind of how these are.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite original variation out of all the variations over the years?
Yes, well, I also like the brown, like the chestnut brown.
Uh-huh.
And the stepped switch housing.
Step switch housing.
Yeah.
Which irons?
Cat
eye, horseshoe, Adaptair, or reversaire?
C bracket.
Okay. Favorite canopy?
Probably the 2-piece.
2-piece canopy?
Yeah.
Okay, so the C bracket 2-piece is going to be... those are pretty much going to be...
And cat eye is second favorite because I go for those. The reason being, well, the Burger King, former Burger King by my high school, had 2 by the counter.
Nice.
2 originals until it closed in 2003, I believe.
I wonder if that was one of the Burger Kings Valerie Daniels owned.
This was in Menominee Falls.
Yeah, I don't know. She owns a bunch in the Milwaukee area.
Okay.
But I don't know which ones.
And there was one in Waukesha, kind of by the Waukesha Restore, that also had originals throughout the dining area like that. I don't know if you remember that one.
I never went to that one as a kid. I went to one in Oshkosh as a kid that had reversaire originals in brown and brass all over.
Okay.
6 of them. 4 over the dining area, 2 over the counter. And I went to a few others as a kid that had originals, but I can't remember the details per se. None of the ones in Madison had originals or that high ceiling for that matter.
Yeah, this was the joisted wood ceiling.
Yeah. There was a Taco Bell that had that ceiling, but no fans. I always thought it needed fans.
Yeah, but this one, of course, these Burger Kings used to all before they put drop ceilings in them.
Yep.
Okay, so here is low.
And these are shaded pull 3-speed.
That's right.
So they drop quite a bit on low. We're at 174. It's going to drop, though. 91 watts. Low power factor, 0.43. This is back before anybody cared about power factor, really. But notice it's going to get up to speed. We got 2 of these. We're going to restore them. I'll let you be surprised as to what finish we restore them. Pete and I did come to a conclusion about that. But yeah, this has been painted at least 3 times in its life. And then the red one, now that we have these ones that aren't red, maybe I think we're going to leave the red one red. Yeah. So that'll be fun. Because the red ones was in really great shape until it got beat to death in chipping. Okay, 0.49 is our final resting place.
Okay.
You gonna attack it or no?
Sure.
You don't have to, but you certainly can.
Okay, 817.
Yeah, so we're over 200 on low.
Yeah.
204.
Yep. Okay.
Got the leveler pull chain, which is my favorite pull chain. They just look cool.
Here's medium.
7.6 and dropping, 94 watts, power factor 0.47. Looks like it's leveling off about 1.62.
Okay.
I will, yeah, because we've talked about once these are restored, putting the pair in my bedroom, and the thing that's going to happen though is my power bill is going to go up because then I'll have 3 shaded pull fans upstairs that run all the time.
We'll go 872.
218.
Okay.
Now for the moment of truth.
Yes.
The big speed. Tim Allen speed.
Yes. Ludicrous speed. Okay, what are we at now?
1.92, which is perfect because these are rated at 1.9 amps. I forgot to check the voltage. Oh, we're right on with the voltage. 122 watts, half a power factor.
Okay.
Yeah, those speeds are all very similar.
Yeah. Yeah, they are.
It's interesting because they're done with a speed coil. You're not gaining much of that coil.
925.
231.
Okay.
What kind of CFM are we looking at?
Okay. Ooh, 570.
8400 CFM. Not too shabby.
No.
Definitely the higher end of the K55 type category.
Yeah, it feels that way.
It surely does. Okay, ready for spin down?
Yes.
And this one, the bearings seem really smooth. The other one, it was clear that like it needed to have some oil run through it for a while and then cleaned out. And you know, this one, there's no noise or anything. This one's running really smooth. All I did was run WD-40 through it, which of course is my solution to all manner of things. Yeah, I can't even begin to tell you how excited I am to try to have these restored and be able to hang them. I'm looking forward to it. I think they're going to look really good when they're done. It's going to be Rick and Pete and I are all going to work on them. I think Pete will be the master restorer, but Rick and I will help because Pete's very good at painting. I don't know if you guys know that. Rick and I are not as good, but we have some tricks, and we're not terrible. Let me sneak around you because I'm gonna mess with that broken adaptair.
Yeah.
I'll try this pliers first, and if this one doesn't work, I'll try the channel locks. Okay, that's starting to work. The problem is it's so painted over. Is that reversed? Does it look fully reversed? It's hard to tell from up here.
Not quite. There, that looks.
That's
more
reversed.
like it.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, good. We got that to work. Obviously, that's not practical for an install to have to use pliers or channel locks. But we're gonna have to take that adapter ring apart anyways to do the repaint, and then we'll replace the broken part of the mechanism. Hopefully, that's all I need because I already have it on its way, along with a replacement iron for the red one, and a couple other spare parts from a guy that actually has parts for this era of originals, which is nice. Okay. Well, that's interesting. It seems to be drawn less.
Yeah.
In reverse.
Feeling air from this.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And here comes high.
Turbo. Yeah, it's drawn a little less in reverse. That's interesting. I wonder why. You gonna tack and CFM it in reverse?
Nah.
No? I'd be curious.
Okay, I'll try. Let's see. 966. Hold on. Yeah, 966.
So it's a little faster in reverse.
Okay.
So it seems like even though it looks like it's a steeper pitch, it seems like it's actually a shallower pitch in reverse because that would be less drag on the motor.
Not quite as much air,
Gotcha.
so it's like 374.
Wow, that's a big drop. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like it.
Interesting. I wonder why that is. Yeah, it's still, still not a weak fan. Okay, you want to turn it around?
Sure.
Just I'm sure you know what you're doing. Just being very cautious there because I don't want to break it any more than it's already broken.
Yep.
If that doesn't work, then you can use the channel locks, but so far that seems to work.
Okay.
You know what else?
What?
Crunch, 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 crunch. Go to the left.
To the left?
Yeah. The other left.
Which way?
Yeah, that way. Is it working?
Yeah.
Okay. Might help if you have one hand on the blades and try to coax the blades with it. Yep. When it points straight left, that's when it's all the way. That's as far as it goes.
There.
Nice. Okay, 10 switch. What do you think?
I'll say yes.
Then I'll say no, so we can have one person betting each one.
Okay.
Has been a smooth runner though. Yes, is not out of the realm of possibility. And that's a no. Okay, well let's see where it's gonna start.
Okay, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Oh. See if it keeps going. Nope.
15. Nope. 16. There, that's gonna keep going.
You know what else?
What?
Crunch.
Atmospheric low. This is an atmospheric low.
Oh, Dan, put these on long down rods in the organ room.
Yeah. 17.
Honestly, that wouldn't look bad in the organ room. Some originals on really long down rods.
Yeah. Just like Organ Piper Pizza needed originals instead of those.
Summer Breezes or whatever they are.
Yeah.
I mean, in theory, we could offer them some fans.
I would love to do that. Get some originals. I think brass originals for that place.
Brass originals would look really good. I would agree with you there.
Yeah, that's what I think for them. This is 18.
You know what they'd probably accept, though,
What?
that we have that we could give them?
What?
Casablanca, New Orleans is.
Oh, yeah.
Because then we could show them Organ Stop Pizza in Arizona and be like, this is what a lot of Oregon places have. How about some of these?
Oh, yeah.
Because I think it'd be a hard sell to replace them with originals when that's, to the ordinary eyes, the originals look the same.
Yeah.
But we offer them something fancier.
True.
And we got some New Orleans. I don't want to keep storing these New Orleanses. We have at least 2 upstairs, don't we?
Yeah.
And then there's 1 down here.
Yeah.
Let's get rid of them.
Yeah.
I think Jonas would approve. We can certainly ask him.
Yes. Jonas. Here is 19.
How many fans are there in that place? Do you remember?
No, it's quite a few.
We'll have to see if we can get that many New Orleanses.
That's...
Or just mix in New Orleanses with Victorians.
Yeah, we could do that.
Crunch.
And here comes... Well, we're at 19.
Uh-oh. We're in the danger zone.
And 20.
Crunch. Reaching for more candy. He's going for it. We should have a metal cam on all times. Just a camera that does exclusively Metal Pete footage during the videos. And so that if people want to see him diving for 8, 12, 20, I think that there could be Patreon only content.
Cookie Monster
Yes,
loves
I know.
8, 12, 20.
That's true. We'll have to get Cookie Monster here someday so we can get a cookie test. I wonder what the cookie test would be. What his favorite is? Chocolate chip cookies his favorite? Do you know?
Mm-hmm. Just like Chappelle said, chocolate chip don't do that to people. Cookie. Man, what kind of cookies are you thinking of? Chocolate chip don't do that to people.
But I feel like he said what his favorite cookies are, though. We'll have to research it. But his top category will be whatever his favorite cookie is. What will his bottom category be? Vegetables?
Yeah.
Although, I mean, I feel like he eats his vegetables, too. He eats anything. I've seen him eat a telephone, so I know he'll eat vegetables.
Oh, yeah, the typewriter.
I've seen him eat a typewriter.
And the pencil.
And the pencil.
Yeah, first the pencil, then the typewriter, then the telephone.
Yep. So I feel like he probably does eat his vegetables, because he'll eat anything. But he prefers cookies.
Mm-hmm. He ate the moon.
That's true. He did eat the moon.
Okay. Well, we're at 2021.
Do you know he's got a real name?
No.
You know what his name is?
No, what?
Sid.
Sid?
His real name is Sid. Because his mom didn't name him Cookie Monster.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know what his last name is, but his real name is Sid.
I never heard that.
I learned it recently.
Maybe I wonder if that was mentioned on Robot Chicken. They've done Robot Chicken of him.
Maybe. I haven't seen it. That could be where it came from.
22.
I do like... I've only seen a little of Robot Chicken, but I do like it. I like Seth Green. He's very funny.
Yes. Okay, where are we at now?
1.5. We're a ways away.
Here's...
Really?
Yeah.
On the video of my favorite fan, you're going to make loud metal sound effects?
That was an accident. I can't help it.
Save it for 8, 12, and 20. Just hold it in. Suck it up.
This is 23. We're past 8, 12.
I'll have to wait till we thank our sponsors then.
Here's 24.
We're getting close, but we're not over yet. I bet you 25 is going to be over.
Okay, 25.
Hit the high switch. I'm pretty sure we're over. Oh, yeah. I could hear it. Yeah, so as always with shaded pull, there's a small window.
Yeah.
Now, the last one was really quiet on solid state. I hope that this one is silent, because in order to have my plan of restoring these and hanging them in the bedroom, they would need to be silent on solid state, because they're not going to work in any other type of control very well.
No.
They don't play with capacitors well, and they need to be on smart controls, because that's how my house runs.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess the bedroom could probably not be smart. The rest of the house, because the lights aren't smart in the bedroom.
Okay. Okay. So far.
I'd call it silent when it's got a faint.
Well, you're always going to have that no
yeah.
matter what.
I bet you it's the same as it would be without the solid state. I bet you that's just the sound of the motor.
Right, and that's what I mean. You're going to get that no matter what, but it's still, that's remarkable.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, now for the big test, 0 to high. So it tops out at right around 1.9. What do you think its peak current is going to be?
I'm going to say 2.05.
2.05. Okay, that's a pretty good guess. I'm going to go with... I'll go with 2.1.
Okay. All right.
Ooh.
Whoa, way.
2.27. No, 2.44. It went up even higher.
Whoa.
Okay, by Price is Right rules, I win, but I'm quite a ways off, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay. Well, we know these are very, very, very Rick, even though he doesn't like Adaptair. Put it on a nice low speed for while we're closing out the video, so I can enjoy it running some more. Yeah, this would be more Rick if it had standard brackets. But other than that, these are peak Rick. With standard brackets, these are the top of the avocado appliance. And with the Adaptair, they're lower in avocado appliance, but they're still avocado appliance. These are as high as it gets for me. These are up there with Terras and Dayton Lascos and Gold Lines and Dan Blenders and Island Fans and iFans and all the other wonderful fans that I like. How metal are they?
Well, this is definitely extreme metal. I'm talking like very underground extreme metal.
So I'm learning something. The higher, once we get to Pete's top category, which is Cannibal Corpse, aka death metal, the higher we get in that canopy means more underground for the metal.
Yeah.
You know, lower end of death metal is mainstream death metal, and then the highest possible death metal is the very most underground death metal. Would you consider your bands to be underground?
Oh yeah, easily. Well, for one, we're not signed to any label. We're
That's
totally
true.
Unsigned.
But these days, being signed to a label isn't necessarily doesn't mean what it used to. Like it used to be, if you weren't signed to a label, you weren't working. These days, you can be successful without a label to a certain point.
But the fact is, underground means very artist-like.
Yeah.
Very artist. It's not producer-controlled.
Well, that's true. You guys more or less self-produce.
It's more about we're being the artists and not the industry controlling us.
Yeah. So I know these are whatever the most powerful storm is. F5 tornado. Is there an F7? I don't know, but
I never heard of that.
I haven't either, but we'll call it an F20. It's F20 tornado. I was hoping he'd be here when we tested the second one, but since his work schedule changed, he wasn't able to be here. We'll just have to make sure he's here when we test them restored, because I know he really likes these. I've never talked with Jonas about old originals, but I'd be willing to bet they're. I mean, we'd have to get Jonas's head examined if he didn't put these at least near organ room, if not in the organ room. And I'm sure Stuart likes them, because Stuart generally likes anything cool. I bet you I know Christian likes them, so they're we gotta be pretty catalog. Okay. Well, as much as I'd love to talk about this fan all night, because I really like it, we've got other fan stuff to do. So let's thank our sponsors: Fan Stick, Light Stick, Taco Burrito Mexico. Was this not in the frame? Did you guys not get to see that? It was in the frame, and did it get out of the frame? Well, either way, we know what it did. I said it on camera every time. So, but yeah, he's preparing with the Collectibles. Taco Burrito Mexico, Sperry Beverage of Fan Collectors.
Yes. Good
Manufacturing Company. 81220 LLC, where our motto is silence, complete silence. That's our motto. God dang it. Rickersheep.com, a fun game you can play with your friends. Power Vacuum, the vacuum with extra vacuum. I think that's all the sponsors, so I guess it's time to end the video. Too bad wait a second, who's that at the door? Why, look, it's Metal Jonas.
Oh, lovely organs and doorbell. Oh, lovely hunter, too. And by the way, do you have any hunter catalogs?
Couple in the car.
Oh, marvelous, marvelous. How about some new tone?
They're in the car.
Both fan and doorbell?
New Tone had a big dealer catalog that had everything they sold, from fans, lights, vacuums, exhaust fans, everything. I had one as a kid. I don't know what happened to it. But Becker Lighting has a bunch of them, and we'll be getting them eventually when we go.
Jonas, me, I love those.
That's like Cookie Monster Jonas there for a second. Me love those. Cookie Jonas. So, what do you think of House on the Rock, Cookie Jonas?
House on the Rock.
One word.
Incredible.
One word.
Overwhelming.
One word.
Amazing.
Wow. Well, as always, patreon.com/dspiffy. You know, I'm very seriously thinking about adding a metal cam, just so you guys can see the metal antics at all time, and that footage will be Patreon only. So, as always, check that out. Thanks for watching, and what else can they do your metalness?
Bye, fans.
Purchase Fan Stick. Thanks for watching.